We're halfway through the Toyota Esports Challenge quarterfinals this week, and it's been pretty exciting to watch all the incredible FIFA action coming to you right here on the Toyota channels, YouTube and Facebook. I hope that you've been enjoying it, and we're moving now into the second half of the quarterfinals, about to find out which two players are going to join our other two players in the semifinals and grand finals to compete for that incredible 50,000 Rand cash prize. My name is Tekel. I'm going to keep you company during all the amazing esports action. Let's just jump straight on in. Today we get to watch our third quarterfinal. You're going to get the chance to watch two amazing players battle it out. Masoom is going up against Abu, and the thing is, what I have to highlight about these two players is the immense amount of experience that they've both got in FIFA. They have been stalwarts of the South African FIFA scene for so long, and to watch them go head to head is going to be an incredible show, and I can't wait to share it with you. We're jumping straight into game. Remember, of course, this Toyota Esports Challenge celebrating the best FIFA players in South Africa. It's been incredible to have a brand like Toyota come in, show their support, and run such an awesome tournament. All the players competed in a round robin format. There were 64 of them in the group stages. The top two of each group moved through into the knockout stages, where we had some fun celebrity wildcards, and now, of course, we've whittled it down to our final 8. We have our 2 semi-finalists already, and this is an opportunity now for us to see whether it'll be Masoom or Abu that are going to jump in and join the Beast Bianchi and Riasat in those semi-finals. Let's get into it. We're taking a look now at team selection. This is going to be a big one. I can see we're going to have a Liverpool that we kind of expected. We've seen Liverpool, and I think every single game that we've started streaming, even the wild cards, it's a team selection that a lot of the players love because it is such a strong team. There's a lot of depth to the player base that you can move around, whether you want to play a bit more defensive or a bit more attacking. Liverpool allows it. So let's take a look now what else we're going to see. We're going to obviously see, it looks like France, so this will be interesting. We saw this matchup yesterday as well when you were watching the quarterfinals between Xi'an and Riasat. The France-Liverpool matchup didn't quite work out for Xi'an in that case. Might be a little bit different here. So as our players get ready to go, we're going to jump into the action. Very excited to see how this is. And if you're in the chat, let us know, who do you think is going to take this? Like I said, Masoom and Abu are two players. I think since like 2016. Masoom's been overseas. He's represented South Africa in FIFA games overseas. Abu's been around. He's such a huge part of the FIFA community. Very invested, very involved. Runs a huge amount of different events and gets involved in them, and is very supportive and is welcoming as well to new players. I think that's a big thing. If you're looking to get into competitive FIFA, Abu's the guy that you want to chat to. Has had a few health issues recently, but I saw on Twitter that he mentioned that good things are coming, so we're grateful. That's good news for all of us. And now we just wait. You can see that they're changing up their formations, their tactics, their roles, much like regular real-life football. What's great about FIFA is you have an option to determine, like I said, what your play style is and what it is that you want to do. So these guys will know each other. They've been playing together for a very long time. So they'll be trying to figure out sort of what they need to do and how they need to take each other on. When you've competed this much and over so many years, you've likely faced off against one another quite a few times. So you'll have a better idea of what that style is, and you'll try and counter that with the roles that you put together and how you lay out your team. And now we get going. We're about to jump in to the third quarterfinal of the Toyota Esports Challenge. Don't forget, on social media, hashtag Toyota Esports Challenge. Show support to your favorite players. If you are a big FIFA fan, this is a great opportunity to show people outside of the FIFA community why they should be watching the action, why we have some of the best players in the world right here. I believe that. I know you do. And also, if you're new to esports and this is the first time you're seeing it, jump on in, share. We want to hear from you. Okay, let's get in. You can see right there, Masoom is playing as France. Abu is jumping in as Liverpool. Both of these guys are going to be taking this one super seriously. As we say that, you can see straight away Abu is jumping in there with possession, going for a little bit of a run. We see those red shirts all the time, tend to be the first ones to grab the ball, but Masoom is not going to go down without a fight. Masoom also signed to one of the biggest gaming organizations in the country. They are legends in the scene. So he's got a lot riding on that. I always wonder if there's a little bit of extra pressure when one of the big organizations have you. And as I say that, Masoom getting quite up into Abu's box right there, getting a feel. So good start for him. I'm sure that he's happy with that performance. Now let's see how this goes. Abu's got to fill it out. He's got the opportunity to run it up. That's what he needs to do now. Create a little bit of room, create a little bit of space. I would push for Masoom to kind of have to move his guys around a little bit more, be fast at that Liverpool attack. He has the option, he has the speed there. And as I say that, here we go, Masoom's coming in. He's setting this up really nicely. Is he going to take the shot? He sets it up. He plays around a little bit. Is this it? What is he? Come on, you got to do something. You got to do something. You got to get, and he loses it. Too much time there. I just thought too much time to allow Abu to move up a little bit and move his defense in. Couldn't create the space that he needed. And as I say that now, Abu's coming in here very quickly. Masoom switches that off, switches that down, isn't going to allow that. I thought he had a really good setup earlier on. He just needed to be a bit faster, needed to get past that defense. Can he do it again, though? He's got to feel now. He's going to be tasting that blood. He's going to want that. And as I say that, a little bit of backwards and forwards. There it is. There's the opportunity. Does it go in? Just misses it a little bit. That was unfortunate for him. Impressive play coming out of Masoom, though. This has been really good to watch. Super aggressive. I like his attacking. I like the formations that he's setting up here in the box. Doing it again. Takes a shot and misses it once again. It's got to be hitting him hard. Takes the corner. Let's see how this goes. Sets it up a little bit, yeah. Moves it around, just not able to get those red bodies out of the way. He's had two potential opportunities there. That's going to be frustrating him just a little bit, and no doubt. Let's see now what Abu can do with this. Is he going to be able to run it back? Feeling each other out now. Slowing it down a bit, I think, just to figure out where we want to go. But Masoom, as I say that, going for another run. He's got really impressive ball play here in the midfield. He's able to move it up really quickly, keep possession really well as well, which is something that's quite impressive. And you can see that he knows how to do just that. A little bit of experience, obviously. Most of these players play this game for hours on end every day. Here we go again. Is he going to set it up? Takes a run. Is this enough? Can he do it? Can he keep it? No. Abu just going, no. Not today, thank you. And now we go again. How this competition works, obviously, and I'm going to stop saying what I was going to say, is that, oh, and there he does it. Very fast grab possession, ran it up, did not hesitate, took the shot into the back of the net. He's going to be happy about that. Abu's going to be... Look at his face as he does it, as we watch this rewatch. Really good.
Come on.
I'm 100% sure here that Abu will be happy about this, because it looked like Masoom was going to probably be the first one to get it into the back of the net. But he did an impressive play there. Very fast, just ran it up. Didn't give Masoom any time to get back, didn't give Masoom any time to defend, and really good performance from him. Masoom's going to want to equalize this up. As I was saying earlier, before I stopped for that, what you need to understand of how this tournament works is right now our two players are going to play 2 games. So you get to watch them play 2 games tonight, and at the end of the games, the player with the most goals wins. So basically what you want to do is exactly what we just saw Masoom do there. You want to keep taking those shots on goal. That's the most important. You've got to get that ball in the back of the net. The more goals you have, the more comfortable you're going to be. It also means that you could ultimately win this round and move into the semi-finals. So you could win the quarterfinal and move into the semi-finals without actually having to win both games. So if you could get enough goals in game number 1 and win that game, and then possibly just keep that goal difference ahead of your competitor in game number 2, that would be enough to secure you a spot in the semi-finals. So that's something to keep in mind. It really just comes down to getting as many goals as you can. But of course, you're going up against competitors that are just as good as you, and it's going to come down to who is the most hungry on the day. Right now, Abu's sitting really pretty with that 1 goal. He's going to be feeling good about that. Masoom's probably going to want to equalize this before the halftime just to set them back to an equal playing field. He's not going to want that donut. He's going to want a big fat 1 at least on that goal line. And as I say that, I was about to say it looked like Abu was going to set something up there, but Masoom running out, stopping that, going back on the attack. Got his guy there. There he goes. Is this going to be enough? Takes it. Is it? Yes! Into the back of the net. Equalizing it just like I said. This is what he wanted moving into halftime. They're back on equal footing. 1 goal apiece. It's 2 minutes of added time, but they are going to go into the second half more than likely resetting the entire bracket, going back into the game knowing that it's now an equal playing field, and Masoom's going to be breathing a big sigh of relief. He's going to be really, really happy with that. There you go. 1 apiece, halftime of the first game. The guys are back in it. I did tell you, these players have been around forever. If you take a look at their history, many years of playing FIFA, the older guard, if you like, of the community, and thus very experienced, very talented, and very competitive as well. Both of them highly respected, top class players. So this is very much going to be a game where we're going to see a lot of this. We're going to see these trades. We're going to see them on equal footing. They understand how to keep their cool. You can see it. They know that they just need to keep their head, and that's exactly what they're doing. Is that a goal? And it is a goal. Another one so quick, straight off the half. France 2-1. Masoom's going to be feeling very good about that. More than likely feeling a little bit relieved as well to score so early. He's got a feel. He knows how to get through Liverpool. He's figured it out. This is what he wants to do now. Here he goes again. He is feeling very confident, very good. You can see that there, the way that he was able to score that so fast and immediately went back on the attack. I would be a little bit worried now, but Masoom is looking comfortable. He's looking strong. It looks like he's got a little bit of an understanding of how you plan to play the game. So you're going to have to take a step back, figure this one out, get back on the attack, because he's going to want to now equalize. I think, like I said, we're going to see lots of this trading, lots of goals. These guys are really good with each other. They know how to. I think this is another big thing with top class FIFA is both of these players know how to find the small mistakes that their competitor does and take them down for it, and that's what we're seeing here. Very fast gameplay. Here we go. Is Masoom going to be able to take this back up? That's what he's going to be focusing on doing right now. Setting it up nicely, moving a little bit around, just being patient, passing it back now, trying to decide if he goes for that shot. I think he's given Abu too much time to get his red shirts back. Liverpool getting back into the box, but opening it up, has to create that space. That's what he does now. Is it enough? Nope. There it goes. Abu can send it straight out. He was able to get his guys back quite quickly. And as I say that, Abu starts with that fast passing. You can see the backwards and forwards. He's doing this to make sure that Masoom has to move his guys around a little bit faster, create the space that he needs to potentially score a goal. And as I say that, is it going to be enough? No. Masoom's able to get his guys back, and very quickly we're back moving in the opposite direction. Going for the run. Needs that speed. Here Masoom comes. Is he going to take the shot? Tries. Doesn't quite work out for him. Good defense there from Liverpool, able to quickly just scoot it out of the box. This pace is good. We're getting fast. We're getting this is what you want. You want the speed that you would see in real life football. This sort of speed allows for more room to create impressive plays like I think we're about to see as Masoom kind of figures out where he wants to go. He's going back at it. He knows that he wants to take that shot on goal. Is it enough though? Abu's got more than enough people in the back. That was what Abu very quickly got his guys back. Wasn't going to be able to create the space that Masoom needed to take that shot. And we go again. 70 minutes into the second half of the first game. 2-1 to France. That's 2-1 to Masoom. There is an opportunity for Abu to equalize. That's the thing. He's got time. He just needs to find a way to get through this French defense. Set it up in such a way. You can see they're taking a little bit of time just to get a feel for the space. Needs to be really quick as well. That's the big thing. These guys need to be super quick to spot the openings that they can abuse and use. That's something that's incredibly important when you're playing at this level. And these guys, they have the reactions. Their reaction time is incredible. Super fast, super quick. I don't know how their brains sometimes are. Their fingers are working ahead of their brains, if you like, as they're going on the controllers. Here we go. This is an impressive one. I think this might be another opportunity. Takes it and he does it. Another goal for France. 3-1 right there. Masoom's going to be feeling very good about that. Now he's made a really comfortable lead. 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes maybe to go before the end of the game. 3-1 to France, no doubt. Masoom's feeling good, feeling confident. Is he going to go again? He's going to run it up. This is what he wants to do now. Abu knows that he can't really allow this game to end with 2 goals down. He needs to get more goals. He needs to net more goals, but just struggling. Masoom has just got this attacking game on points, and with that, it means it's really difficult. They always say the best defense is a good offense, but I think that's what we're seeing here. Masoom's just really quick at doing this. Is he going to do this again? He's going for it, and just tips off the goalie there. Abu breathes a sigh of relief. Masoom will be frustrated. He could have easily made that a 4-1. So we've got 2 minutes of added time. You see it there in the left-hand corner. Not nearly enough time to get those 2 goals unless Abu can pull some magic out of his hat. And there we go. We call it the first game complete. Masoom, playing as France, takes the win 3-1. That's going to make him feel very comfortable moving into the second game because he's obviously now got 2 extra goals. Let's see now if they move into their second game. I'm just going to quickly write my notes here because I like to keep track. Let's see what happens when they move into the second game. Is Abu going to jump off Liverpool? That's always my first question. Is there going to be a team change? Is that what we're going to be focusing on? Or is he going to stick with what he knows? Maybe change up some of the players, change up some of his formations. Masoom, more than likely going to stick with France. Worked really well for him. That play style seems to suit him. He looks comfortable. He looked confident. He put on an incredible performance there. Such well-played, set-up, fast, action-packed goals. He was very quick to go, okay, I need to get in as fast as I can when the space is still there, not give Liverpool time to move their defense back, and then take advantage of those gaps. It's exactly what he did 3 times. So as I mentioned earlier, here we go. They're going with the same setup. So Masoom is sitting on France. That's the blue shirts that you'll see. And Abu's going to play as Liverpool. That'll be the white shirts so that you know. Taking a look now. This is a great opportunity for you to get a look-see the way they're changing their tactics, their formations. This is what these pro players do. They're very quick to adapt, to change. We've seen it in some of the other quarterfinals where they'll jump onto another team when they're looking for, maybe they're looking for more pace, maybe they're looking for more defensive support. They know these football teams. They watch real life football. They analyze the same way you and I do with real football, but then they utilize that in game to assist them. And that's what's so cool about FIFA, is it is like a little bit of a real life option to watch these players. And because those real life stats come into game, you can pull them in. Right, here we go. Kick off into our second game. Masoom as France, Abu as Liverpool. 2 incredible South African FIFA players, legends in their own right. They've been around for the longest time, and both of them are going to be hungry for that 50,000 Rand cash prize that goes to the winner of the Toyota Esports Challenge. Remember when your mom said you couldn't make money playing video games? What did she know, right? Abu looking like he's just giving a feel here. Probably has a better understanding of what he needs to do now. Would have reset after the first game. And as I say that, he does just that into the net. Liverpool 1-0. Just patiently waiting as they pass around. Liverpool looking quite comfortable there. They had a good game. Masoom's going to be a little bit on the back foot, concerned maybe about the fact that he let that goal happen. He'd had such a good performance in the first game. He didn't want to let that go, but that's going to give Abu the confidence I think he needs to know that he's maybe in that between the game 1 and game 2, gave him a little bit of an opportunity to reset, rethink about his strategy. It was really good for him to get that goal quick, straight off the start of that whistle. Now we wait. Liverpool just back at it, feeling that, making really good use of the space. You can see they're holding this possession really well, not really letting France get near them, just playing that quick passing game, which is working really well for them. And as I say that, commentators curse, France grabs the ball and goes on the attack. A little AI ref getting in the way there a little bit. Needs to move a bit faster. More time in the gym. ARF, here we go. France trying now to just find a way to break that Liverpool defense, get some goals in the back of the net. The Liverpool passing game is really impressive. I think Abu's doing a really good job here of just moving the ball backwards and forwards, keeping that space. One of the mistakes that we see a lot in FIFA from the lower levels is holding the ball with one character for way too long, or one player if you like, and not really getting this passing 100% correct. As I say that, here we go. Liverpool setting up. Is it going to be enough? France very quickly got the defense, moves back, does not want to let these guys near that goal. Liverpool back at it, setting it up. Here we go. France makes a stop there. Says no. That defensive game is going to have to be up. Now France is going for the run. This is it. They want to go on the attack. Are they going to be able to? That's the question. What is the decision there? You can see these players, when you look at their faces, you can see their cams, their face cams, the stress. This is also something that they're probably not used to. Filming themselves in their own homes, playing, I'm sure also adds a little bit of pressure. They know these cameras are on them. They know that you and I can see how they're reacting. So they got to try and keep their cool and not let their emotions get the better of them. But it's really fun for us because we get to see how they're reacting to this. We can see when the pressure's getting to them. These two guys though are so experienced, so chilled, so cool. You can see right now they're not too concerned. Lots of shaking of heads going on. France with possession, getting a feel, passing it around, trying to figure out how they break that Liverpool defense. Is this going to be enough as we move towards the end of the first half of game number 2? Are they going to be able to find a way to equalize? This is what they're going to want to do. Don't want to go into the second half 1 goal down. Masoom does have that lead from game number 1, but he's let it slip slightly now by allowing that other goal. 1 more goal and Abu will be able to equalize. That's the thing. This is going to come down to more than what happens in this particular game. Of course, those 2 games, that goal difference, that's where we need to look. So he cannot allow another goal in the back of the net unless he nets one first. He's got to keep that goal lead. That's going to be in the back of his head the whole way through this. He cannot allow that ball to get past his goalie. Abu going for the run, doesn't have a lot of guys up there, does a quick pass back, pushes it all the way back to set his guys up. Here he goes. Is it going to be enough? I'm seeing a lot of those blue shirts in the back there, lots of the blue shirts running back for defense. Don't think it's going to be enough. And as I say that, into the back of the net, it was enough. Liverpool now 2-0 and it's equalized. Let me explain what that means. Okay, as we move from game 1, it was a score of 3-1 and that was to France. Masoom. With the second goal, there was a goal that happened for Liverpool in that first game. With the 2 goals here, that means both of these players are on 3 goals apiece. That means it's equal playing field as we move into the second half of game number 2. It's going to come down to these goals. So the player with the most goals between these 2 games is the one that moves in to the semi-finals of the Toyota Esports Challenge. So what you've just seen is Abu has been able to equalize. That means right now it is all to play for. Obviously, you want to win this game, but more importantly, it's going to come down to goals now as to who gets to go through to our semi-finals and, of course, one step closer to that incredible 50,000 Rand cash prize. Let's take it back now, take a step back. These guys are going to have to calm down, get themselves back in the game, and now we should see quite an aggressive play coming from both of them. Of course, Abu's going to want to finish off what he started. 2-0. He knows if he can net another goal, he's going to jump into the lead. That's going to be something that he's going to be fighting for. Masoom wants to pull it back now. He needs to equalize this. He cannot allow this to happen. He can't leave this game with a big fat 0 in terms of goals. So he's going to be thinking really hard about that. But Liverpool looking really impressive. Here we go, already setting it up. Takes a little, I mean, he could have possibly given that a little bit more of a kick, maybe, but the goalie quick to stop it. And France back in possession, going to try and run this up. This is what Abu's going to be focusing on, is just desperately trying to get to the back of that net. Masoom Sorry, Massoum's playing as France, Abu is Liverpool. Tiny little mistake there from my side. Massoum creating a little bit of space here for himself. Is it going to be enough? And it is! There we go. Massoum able to get that goal. Quickly pushes himself forward on the leaderboard, just giving himself a 1-goal advantage when we look at the total goals for both games. Now 2-1 to Liverpool. That's going to give Massoum a little bit of confidence. It's going to allow him to fight back a little bit harder maybe now, knowing that he can find those gaps. Or it's going to feed Abu to just say, we're going in now, and I'm going to fight this a little bit harder. So how's that going to go? Abu looking to create some space here, pushes it forward, doesn't have enough guys in the back there to support him. He wanted to get that there. That's what he's going to be focusing on now. And now we immediately swap over. We've got Massoum running it up. He's felt it. He's felt the blood. He's running at it. Here he goes. Is it going to be enough? Got no one there. Is it enough? Yes, it is. Didn't see that guy, the sneaky run up at the back there. There we go. Equalizes it out. 2-2 to France. Liverpool, Massoum and Abu are equal in this game. But what that second goal has just meant for Massoum is that he has been able to inch forward in the total goal tally by 2 goals, which will mean in order to equalize this game right now and allow him a chance to compete in the semi-finals, Abu is going to have to net 2 goals. And it's 61 minutes into the second half. Is that going to be possible? That's really the question. Is he going to be able to do this? He's going to try, that's for sure. Setting it up here. But as I say that, Massoum grabs it. He's going to run forward. No, Abu's got it now. This is a lot of backwards and forwards. You can hear there the no. There's concern. The pressure's starting to build. They can both feel it. They know what's coming. They know what's on the line. Just feeling it out, trying to decide. Quick passing game, that works well. Got to keep the pace up. That's the most important thing now. You're going to see these guys get far more aggressive in their play styles. Massoum setting this up, getting ready. Just not enough. Bounces it out. We're starting to see those emotions come through as well in the player cams. If you can see that they're starting to feel the pressure. They know what's on the line. 20 minutes of in-game time to go, which is very quick for the rest of us. Just quietly watching as they figure out how they want to set this up, where they want to go, how they're going to do it. A little bit of focus in terms of gameplay, moving your guys up into the right positions. Here we go. Massoum going for another shot. Is this going to be it? Is he going to be able to break that Liverpool defense? He wasn't able to.
No.
Something the Liverpool players all jumping back. A little bit of an oh no. Okay, taking a tactical pause here. There's going to be some decisions as to formations, changing things up. This is just to ensure that you can have the best possible option here. Massoum making sure, knowing that as he goes into the final half of this, that he can keep that lead in place. That's what he wants to do now. That's why he's more than likely changed that up. He knows that if he can keep this 2-2 scoreline, he wins and he goes through to the semi-finals of the Toyota Esports Challenge. So is he going to play more defensive? Is that what we've seen a change on the Liverpool side as well? I'm curious as to whether Massoum will choose to be a little bit more defensive and just keep that 2-2 scoreline, or if he's going to be aggressive. And as I say that, there we go. He wants to be aggressive. He wants to win outright. Is he going to be able to do it, though? That is the question. Cannot create the space. Hold on to the ball for a little too long and loses that opportunity. But now he's got the corner. Can he convert this? Is that what he wants to do? Moves around a little bit, gets a feel, wants to move the guys out of the box, backwards, taking his time, setting this up nicely. Has he got enough guys to do it? Are they going to be able to do this? He wants to. He's hungry, but Liverpool quickly pushing it out there. Doesn't want to allow that to happen. And we go again. Last 10 minutes of this game. Masoom can more than likely taste the semi-finals already. Abu knows that he has a small problem here. He has to get 2 goals. He's got to net those 2 goals in order for him to stand a chance to equalize this setup. That's going to be riding on the back of him. And as I say that, Masoom might just be putting the final nail in the coffin. No. Doesn't have the opportunity to do that. Backwards and forwards now. This is what France wants to do. If France can score that final goal, there is absolutely, we got 2 minutes extra time. This may just be it. I can confidently say this. Masoom has made it through to the semi-finals of the Toyota Esports Challenge. That is what he's done. And as that final whistle goes, a draw in this game. But what that means is that Masoom gets to go. But I'm also quite excited because we finally saw someone play a different team to Liverpool and actually make it through. So that's exciting for me. Masoom takes it. He is your 3rd semi-finalist in the Toyota Esports Challenge. He joins Riasat and the Beast Bianchi in those semi-finals. Well played, Abu, though. Impressive fight right till the bitter end. He did not give up. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed. We've got 1 more quarterfinal to go, so make sure you join me back right here tomorrow, same time, same place. We'll see you then.